Hey guys, welcome back to part two. This is the 415 podcast with Miss B and Keita and our special guest, Mr. Josh Powell. Yes, we are so excited to continue this conversation. Part two was on point. Y'all got to make sure y'all tune in because
Part one.
Yeah, I mean part one. Yeah. But that's how that's how full I am off of part one. Like it's a conversation I need to be had. Okay, during these times. So. Let's talk about basketball. So I hear this a lot.
Oh, hey, I'm playing basket.
Yeah, she the singer of the 415. Come back.
I'm
but
back.
I hear the phrase "ball is life." What does that mean? And what does it mean?
Ball is life. I mean, the phrase I think just goes for like all hoopers. Like it's like the slogan for the people that constantly just in the gym like gym rats. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they're even when they're at the house, like they just can't help themselves to do a basketball move in the kitchen or something like that, or shoot a sock in the bin, or shoot a water bottle in the trash can. It's just a hooper's thing. Like, you just constantly thinking about it, doing something related, always got your hooping shorts on or whatever. Like, and for me, it's just somebody that's willing to put in that type of that work, that grind, that dedication, a love and a passion for something, like a healthy obsession.
Mm-hmm.
And just how you attack it every day, striving for greatness.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. So everybody loves Jays. Why? Is it because it's Michael Jordan, or is it like?
I think a part of it is because it's Mike, but I think also too a part of it, and especially I feel in the Black culture, like for us, like he was our superhero. Like, we never seen anybody have their own shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was going against the odds, in a lot of different ways. I mean, Nike was paying fine money because I remember every game that he was wearing those ones, like, he was getting fined. But he just got so big and like
that.
Just how he made it like look cool. Like, I mean, this was Jordan. Like, we watched how he took over the league, how he made the game so exciting, how graceful, how powerful, the skill, the athleticism. I just think people just hang on to that. You know what I'm saying? And as each shoe came out, it was just like, man, we got to have these, because you didn't really see guys that looked like us doing stuff like that. And then it was like Grant Hill had Fila, and then Allen Iverson
had Reebok.
Yeah, Allen Iverson had Reebok, and then you had T-Mac, and then I could list, guys like Scottie Pippen came out with his shoe. Gary Payton had the gloves. Like, it was just like, okay. Like, and I think he just paved the way, like, for so many people.
Right.
And people just love to watch him go to work.
Wow.
I never had a pair of Jordans.
Me either.
I mean,
never.
Me either.
You're not missing nothing. I'm a sneakerhead, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I've seen and had so many in the collection. But I think for me, I just love sneakers. It don't really have anything to do with the fact that it's Mike. I just love, like, his shoes, like the classic ones, man. They hard.
The only ones I like, I think they display the patent leather, black and white. I think that's the one that they all got patent leather on them. But
I don't even know what 1, 2, 3.
The black patent leather with the white at the top. Those are the ones I like. That's the only ones I like.
My favorite ones are the ones he got fined in, the black and red ones. I got several pair of them. Like, those are classics. Actually, ones are my favorite J's to wear. I would rather wear those versus any other shoe. And I got other things that I like, but my all-time favorite sneaker things to wear are Vans. Definitely got to have your Mr. Rogers swag going on. You know what I'm saying?
I was actually looking for a pair of those the other day for myself. Some Vans or some Converse or some Converse.
Vans go with everything, and
They
you
do.
can work out in Vans. You can wear Vans with a suit. You can wear Vans with athletic.
Come on,
You can
fashion.
you can wear Vans to a gala. Like it's just so you can just do it all with
It's
Vans.
versatile. Yeah, that's a shoe right there. So I thought I was gonna be a hooper. I tried out and it was like, no, you couldn't get the layup. I tried out twice and I did like a summer camp. It went nowhere. I couldn't get the free throw or that's what it's called. Yeah, the free. I couldn't get it.
I
I
don't think
tried.
they ain't cutting people because they can't hit free throw.
Yeah, they was like, you can't do a layup.
Because I believe there is somebody who is well known who can't make free throws. We were just gonna say, you know what I'm saying? You can't make a free throw. No.
Speaking of,
Big homie, if you ever listening, man, I'm not partaking in this.
I ain't either. Listen,
I said it.
Keita said it, not
I
Miss
sure
B.
did.
But look, like the biggest thing that I saw on social media is Barack Obama when he hit that and he walked off. I don't know if you saw it yet.
Oh,
But
yes, the other day.
yes,
That was the other day.
that thing so smooth.
Yeah, that was the other day. Oh, Barack.
That's crazy how he did that. And he's like, yeah, that's what I do. I was
He
like,
always trying to come off smooth and stuff like, you know,
Oh,
like he's a cool uncle or something. Like he just like, you know what I'm saying? That just
see, my thing is how he go down the stairs. Like I can watch him go down the stairs all day. Cause listen, he just
that right.
he bang bang bang. It's like it's a move. But yeah. But when you said athleticism, what is that? Is it like being able to maneuver the ball or like
So it's like when you see players who jump high or run really fast or really quick, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. That's not like a skill. That's like a different type of gift.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
You know, like people who are athletic, like Zion Williamson, right? That's a new name. You know that there's somebody who's recent and people are talking about like at his size and him to be able to do what he's doing. That's why they talk about his athleticism so much because it's just you can't teach what he has.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's just something like I mean he's like a man child like 6'7", 200 and
That's a big boy. That's
yeah,
a big boy.
and for him to be jumping out the gym and doing what he's doing, like it's crazy.
yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 6'9".
Man, my little 5'7.5" like yo.
Hey, hey, Mr. Wilson.
Look, isn't the shortest player in the NBA like 5? What they said, 5'2", 5'5"?
I think Spud was 5'4", I think, and I think Mookie was 5.
Mookie.
No,
Space
not
Jam.
man, I know who it is too. Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy, yeah, he was Space Jam. Yeah,
He's like 5. He's like 5'3", I think.
And I always thought you had to be tall, but if you can like do your thing, I guess you can just get in. It's nothing.
No.
That's what's up.
That's what they put on you, man. But there's some people out there. I got a buddy of mine. I think he's 5'10". Chris Clemens. He's playing for the Rockets right now. But when I tell you that boy give you a bucket and he'll go up over the top, like he got bodies too. He's going up over the top. So you know, there's people that's showing. You know, there's a lot of talented guys out there, and women. That no matter their height or whatever's going on, you good. Killer's gonna kill. That's what they say.
That's what's up.
Well, I'm gonna go try out because I'm gonna go try. Hey, as long as I try.
No wrong with trying. You had it right.
Look, 2020 done told me a lot this year. Hey, if it's something you want to do, go do it.
Don't hold back. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
At all.
Yeah, but I met one of WNBA players, and I'm trying to remember her name. I want to say Tina Charles. Let me look. Yes, Tina Charles. We had a like those ERGs like in the corporate setting, like they have like Black groups, women groups, that kind of thing. So it was like the Black group, and she had did like a talk on it. She was talking about what it's like being in the WNBA. Like, do you guys have to, like, the NBA, the the NBA, like the guys and the women, have to ever get together like at functions? Like, do y'all like come together?
I don't think so, unless it's something like during the summer or something like that. I mean, I know there's stuff that is done. It's just kind of rare because when the NBA season is going on, WNBA is not.
Right.
And then by the time the WNBA starts, you know, the NBA is in playoffs. So, I mean, they're still, you know, obviously for maybe community things or events. Like, I know there are things that go on where they get together, but the businesses are both ran at two different times.
Gotcha.
It's very, like, the only time they overlap is, like I said, during the summer with playoffs and stuff.
What do you think needs to be done to get more people to watch like WNBA? Like, how do they get like that same wave of fans and stuff?
That's interesting because I always ask that. Like, when you look at some of these, you know, college programs with women, them things be jumping, but it just depends.
Right.
I mean, that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think people got to get. I
think we lost you.
I think people should just be.
I'm
not sure.
Right.
You know, I wish I wasn't like that, but I'm glad that things are getting better.
Yeah.
And that they're able to get, you know, rights, more things that are beneficial for themselves, their families. You know, that stuff is important.
Right.
I see that a lot of the guys are, you know, supporting and repping and talking about it, and you know, I think that it's gotten better across the board. But
I think that's a good start too, because I know there was like that big thing about like gender, you know, pay and equality and all that stuff. But I think they heard them and they started, I think, increasing a few. So that's good.
Yeah, they you know what I'm saying? I just don't. The thing that's crazy is you would think that it's just a trickle down effect because, I mean, there's so many young girls that grow up to be really good college players who are really good pros. And, you know, you would think that even if you don't pack out an arena, you should at least get it, you know, 10,000 or something supporters. You know, it's something somewhere why, you know, that I think that it should be happening. But again, I'm not marketing.
Yeah.
I'm not behind the scenes on business or things like that. But it is getting better. Shout out to the Queen. Shout out to the WNBA. And I'm just excited for them, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up. I did see, was it Lisa Leslie? She's like coaching in Big Threes and like some of the, I don't know which team, but I know she was coaching.
Triplet. That was her team.
Yep. So let's talk about that. Like, how was that experience? Like, how did it, like, I don't know. I don't even know how it came about. I know it's Ice Cube and I can't remember his name.
Yeah, John, his partner, I don't know how to pronounce John's last name, but it's just you know, just an exciting league. The entertainment of it, the physicality of it. You know, it's just a change of pace, and you know, people are able, you know, supporters are able to see a lot of the guys that they grew up watching who are now done, you know, but are still active play. It's a family oriented type of feel at the games. You know, you get to hear a lot of trash talk. You get to hear a lot of different things, but you know, all good. You know, I think it's good for the game. It gives a different perspective. It's 3-on-3.
Yeah. How like it's 3-on-3, but what are you guys doing? Are you playing two different positions? Or
no, it's just half court, and then it's just you know, however the matchups work. So you can't really say that because some teams go big, some go small, but it's just a matchup thing.
Oh, okay.
It's like watching good old street ball against your favorite players.
Like and one?
Yeah.
Like and one back in the day?
A half court, it's minus 4 players type of vibe, but yeah.
Or the Rucker? I guess that was kind
like
of.
a Rucker.
I mean, because that you got the freedom to do that, but again, how the rules are set up, you only got 14 seconds, so you can't be out there dancing all day.
Right,
True.
right.
That's kind of cool. Oh man. So you were on the killer threes. Killer threes. Okay, okay.
Wu-Tang Killer threes on the squad.
She want to sing rap all day, huh?
Yeah.
So like, is Ice at like all the games?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
He's there. He's supporting. He's there. And there's been a lot of people who supported the league. It's been good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
my son went all he could talk about. I seen Ice Cube. I don't see nobody else but Ice Cube. I seen Ice Cube. I seen he said, "Are we there yet?"
Yeah.
look, he can act all day for me. I don't care. Like, he's been like trending a lot with that contract for Black America. I saw him on
I don't mean to cut you off, but I just, because I know I'm gonna have to respond regardless.
Yeah.
I wish that people would stop being so damn sensitive.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying, Keita, earlier.
And allow we all have the freedom to speak on whatever and however we choose to. Just because you don't agree with, that doesn't make you right, and that doesn't make Ice Cube right. You know what I mean, or wrong for his approach neither. I think that what people aren't understanding is, and I think he broke it down in one clip where he said, regardless of who the president is, right? If he's trying to push something on the agenda, you're going to have to talk to him or do some type of work. Then I know people are like, oh, well, you need to get some people who speak the language and this, that, and the third. But shit, where are those people? What are, you know what I mean? And I think on the flip side too, that yes, can he go about it a different way? He can, but it's just the fact that he's doing something and speaking on it.
Right.
I think it's commendable, man. We got to remove the ego. We got to remove the pride. We got to remove sometimes these crazy ass opinions that we have, and then you trying to cancel culture on one of the pioneers of the game.
Ain't no way.
There is no culture without Ice Cube.
I mean, it's just, I wish people would stop. Like, it is okay for somebody, like, it's people that look like us that if you mention anything Trump related, then depending on what you say, it's like they'll fool with you or they'll cut you off.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think that it's just silliness, man, that we are programmed. We're programmed. We don't want to like to admit it. But again, I encourage people to really do your research, to really look into things on your own, and then develop your own opinion based off of that.
Yeah, because people love to pull out one piece of the interview. They don't get the whole context. And they tell you that in church when you go, like, look.
When you go read the Bible.
Yes.
Read it for yourself.
Yes.
So I'll tell you the reason why I feel that way about any and everybody, because being a basketball player, and depending on the team, like especially when I played for the Lakers, and it's like you got people in your life and they're digging and they're trying to out whatever or do this or do that, and it's like, imagine if people treated me a way that they saw from a blog or some type of news article or something like that versus really got a chance to know me.
Right.
So I always carry that into any situation and giving someone the benefit of the doubt, because we all come from a past and have things going on. Again, I am not agreeing with what everybody does.
Yeah.
I agree with what President Trump does, but I still like to do my own
research,
due diligence,
as you should,
anybody or any situation, because I don't like, we got to get away from being, and I feel like it's somewhat weak-minded. And if it's that easy for somebody to just tell you, don't vote for him, don't vote for this one, don't like this one, oh, you hanging around this one, don't do that. Or I just think we got to be able to do our own diligence, man. And then if you feel a way about something, be able to speak up on it, and then go from there, versus just having somebody tell you where to go with anything. And this just ain't about voting or anything like that. It's just in general, to get back to my point of you know, the whole thing with Ice Cube. He jumped out there, he did what he did. I ain't mad at it because I'm understanding that in his point of view, he's looking at it like, shit, I'm trying to do something.
Right.
I think that the other thing people should pay attention to that they're not is the fact that, well, motherfucker, y'all mad, but if we was on the same page,
right,
then maybe we can get more shit done. But instead of doing that, all we do is tear each other down.
And that's the problem.
Now it's made it, you know, even more so because shit, if somebody do something that you like or don't like, man, they quick to go to social media and talk shit. Or they quick to tell their homeboy something and talk shit. And I just wish we would get to a point where we stop doing that. Again, excuse my language.
No, hey, look, free zone right now, free zone. So let's talk about, like, this year obviously has been tough. The start of it has been tough. We lost Kobe Bryant in January. And then in August, we lose Chadwick Boseman. So let's talk about your experience, your friendship with Kobe, you know, like playing with Kobe, hanging with Kobe. Like, what is the most, like the best moment that you can remember, like, from Kobe, like experiencing with him?
I just think being around greatness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even look at on the court or off the court. I think you get something from people that just have a special gift or, you know, a special aura or a presence about themselves. And it's something like, shit, you know, I got pastors that are good friends of mine. Like, I love hanging around them, you know what I mean? And they give me a different sense of, you know, whether it's my spirituality, whether it's, you know, an outlook on something, no matter what it could be or what that looks like. I just think that being around people who, you know, they embody elevation, you know, they embody, you know, greatness or, you know, love or light, or, you know, they just have a better outlook on life than you because their experiences were different. Like,
right.
That's what I appreciated about Cole, because he went, you know, he been through a lot. I definitely learned from him on the court, but it's like the stuff you learn from him off the court. You know, I watched him as a man, I watched him as a husband, I watched him as a father.
Yeah.
And you know, those were the things that I appreciate, you know, just watching him be present, like somebody who has all that stuff going on, but he still made time for family. He made time for friends. I mean, I think that's why you see him get the love that he's gotten, because he's made an impact on everybody's life in some way, shape, or form. So, you know,
Everybody was crushed.
that's why I appreciate him, you know what I mean? Because he showed, like, he made it cool. You know, people start talking about girl dad. Like, he made it cool to be not only a father, but it's like he has all girls. Like, this shit is what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just, you know, the legacy he has, you know, just, you know, he's an amazing person. I think he was one of our heroes, gone too soon, obviously.
Yep.
But again, as we see how people continue to mourn and celebrate him, it just goes to show how much of an amazing person that he was.
Yeah, I just got to throw this in here, y'all. Like, look, that's him, Black Mamba, man. Gosh, and I never checked to see if I was related because we have the same last name. And right. And it's just like, my dad would always ask, like, you think so? I'm like, Dad, you tell me. Like, well, why are you not checking? You know? But I'll never forget it, because the 2 weeks before Kobe, I lost my friend, 34 years old, breast cancer. So I was already coming into 2020 on that. And then Kobe. And it just kept going. And then we got put into the pandemic. So it just kept going, like, and I hate to say it like that, like everybody's saying 2020 was like the worst year. I get everything that's happening, but at the same time, it's like we're able to grow. We're actually getting that clear vision that everybody thought 2020 was going to be. This is going to be the year, you know, clear vision of, you know, 2020 vision, whatever. But I can say I learned a lot. But in January.
You know what's interesting, like, and as tough as Yeah, I get it. Like 2020 has been tough, and you know, we've lost a lot of people that we know. But
Yes.
man, it's children out there that don't have parents. It's
Right.
somebody that's homeless. It's somebody that's been struggling. Somebody dealing with mental health that has had a mean breakdown and wanted to kill themselves. It's so much going on. You know what I mean? So I think that, you know, moving forward, hopefully with the change of pace and people just continuing to look at themselves and really wanting to be better, that, you know, 2021, excuse me, um, which I feel, you know, for us to be positive starts now, you know, and
Yeah.
how we prepare and come into that year as we close chapters and other relationships or whatever that don't serve us, and
Ooh,
just
you
and
better.
just start to be better. You know, start to really put ourselves first and love ourselves and do the work. You know,
You
be
talking?
healthier, be healthier mentally, emotionally, spiritually, be healthier physically, be
Yeah.
healthier financially. Be healthier, even sexually, across the board. Just be healthy.
Holistic.
Yeah, just do all of that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's important.
True. So last question. Do you speak any languages from being overseas?
Um, yeah, I don't want to give you too much, but yeah, I partake in a little bit of Spanish,
Okay, okay.
some Russian, Italian,
Wow.
Mandarin,
Whoa,
uh, um,
that's cool.
Hebrew.
Wow.
Hebrew, you say?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
See, like one thing, it's funny because people look at me, but it's, you know, a fun fact about me is um, I was lazy in high school and I graduated like with a 3.7, and then I went to college and applied myself. And before I just said F it when I was getting ready for the draft, I had a 3.9 in college. So,
Come on now.
you know, I promote people, man. Like I would be that would be crazy if I don't represent my family and go out here and do what I'm supposed to do. You know,
Yep.
I encourage all of our people, man. Like, do put in the work. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of beautiful, bright individuals, and just educate yourself, ask questions,
Yeah.
read again, read again.
Mm,
You know, gain knowledge, have conversations. You know, hang around people older than you. You know, hang around people smarter than you. Hang around people who, you know, have other things going on, and just continue to work and do better.
we gonna hang with you.
I'm gonna hang with y'all. I need to
Come
figure
on
that out.
over. Yeah,
Look,
we
look,
want you to come on back. You
look.
always welcome.
I go do research about history and stuff, and people be telling me, "What you know about? You know, you can't talk about that, right?" I be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I be getting myself in trouble talking to going history.
We got to get away from that, man. You know, education is so powerful, you know,
Yeah.
and I just think research and share it, and you can talk about whatever you want, and you can do it however you want. You know, there's no need to be scared or fearful. We got to promote that, you know, because
Right.
there's a lot of things as we're looking now. I think they're trying to figure out a way to rewrite the educational books,
Oof, they
history
need to.
book, because it's so much misinformation, and that should go to show you that not only within the educational system that they're programming us, but it's no different than anything else that we do. So that's
Right.
why I encourage people, do your research, good people.
That's it. That's a wait for today. Okay.
Yeah.
If y'all didn't get full, something wrong with you. Because he was hitting every point. He was throwing gems out there. Did you catch it? I caught it. Kitty, you got it?
Right
Look.
here.
Hit. Yup. And
Locked in.
you know me, I'm like Brandy. I always gotta have my notepad.
She got her
so
notebooks. This is
always.
my notebook right here.
I write everything down because when I write it, it sticks. That's it. But Josh, we thank you. I don't know if you have any questions for us. You can ask us, but
I don't have questions, but I'm gonna throw y'all your roses. Continue doing what y'all
thank you.
do. Continue being amazing, intelligent, beautiful women. Great examples. I salute y'all. You know, and just, you know, continue to serve and give back the way that you have been. So thank you. obviously, I'm grateful for the opportunity. I appreciate it, and look forward to catching up with y'all again.
You are
Thank
very
you.
welcome. We just want to know, where can we get those shirts? Because I want a queen shirt. I want one.
T-shirtshawty.co.
T-shirt
So,
shouting.
T-shirt. That's a whole
S
T-shirt shouting.
U-D-Y.
Oh, D-Y. Okay. S-H-A-D-Y. W-D-Y.
Yeah, SHAWDY. So
Okay.
T-shirt SHIRT.SHAWDY.co.
Yep, because I want that shirt. Okay.
Shouty.
Yes. Look, we just love what you're doing. Keep being positive. Keep sharing those great posts that you share. Because look, when I'm feeling away, I look at your stuff and I'm like, okay, snap back in. It's not, it don't take all of that. Like, come back. Hey, come back. Like you said on Friday, come back.
Come back.
That's it. So it's been real. This is the 415 podcast, Miss V and Keita, episode 124, part 2. Y'all better catch part 1. The whole thing. Just watch and go follow him. Okay? Where can they follow you at?
Josh 21 Powell.
On everything?
On Twitter, JP21 Reasons. But yeah, on everything, Instagram,
That's it. All right, sir. We appreciate you. You
Bless
have an
you.
amazing and blessed day.
Thank you, you too.
Yep.